Oh boy. In a way, it is kind of history repeating itself. I look at it like that. Prince Harry revealed he and Meghan Markle have been relying on inheritance from Princess Diana after being cut off by the royal family. I've got what mom left me, and without that, we would not have been able to do this. I think she saw it coming. Unless you've been living somewhere other than planet Earth for the past week, I'm sure you are well aware that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sat down with Oprah last night for their first joint interview since stepping back from the royal family. And the interview contained a series of bombshell comments, including Meghan saying that she considered suicide while pregnant, revealing that there were conversations and concerns over how dark their son Archie's skin would be, and admitting that Kate Middleton made her cry in the run-up to her wedding. I can't feel sorry for Meghan Markle because you basically, this is what you wanted. This is a come up for you. Okay? You've married rich men and left them, and this is something that you wanted. Okay? You didn't look into Princess Diana, you didn't do your research, you didn't look into the pros and cons of being in a royal family. And the fact of the matter is, being in such families as this, whether it be run by a matriarch or patriarch, you can't be a feminist, free-spirited woman and be in these types of families and think it won't affect you, and think you won't be given an ultimatum to fall in line or get out. These are facts. And what does she expect to happen? Okay. Obviously, they've shown their, the country has shown their true colors towards this type of couple. And it is sad, but this is what she asked for. This fact that, you have to deal with guards asking about, what color would the, what color would be, their son, how dark would their son be? Okay. You had to deal with this. Okay. But shockingly, you don't care about the fact that, she got involved with a family and a man that wore a Nazi uniform back in the day. So what is his view towards black people? Sad to say, that's not, you have blacks that are on Meghan Markle's side, but I don't think Meghan Markle actually, identifies with being black. She's dealt with her mother being called the N-word, but I don't think she identifies with being black. Okay. And a lot of black people are on her side. I don't know why. It's the same thing with, Obama. A lot of black people identify with him because he's a black man as president. But, when he got into office, he did things that were against black people as a whole. Okay. That's what a lot of people in Black America don't understand. Okay. They look at they have these acceptance fantasies. They see a black woman, date a white man or vice versa, and think they're accepted. Okay. Not dissing on interracial couples. But this couple's like this? No. Dealing with a family that, you have to fall in line, and doesn't matter what, the family does too. You have a choice either to accept it or get out. Like Princess Diana, who was cheated on by her husband, and that's just how it went, and she rolled with it. This is the fate that Meghan Markle chose. Later in the interview, the subject of Harry's own mother came up with Oprah, asking how he thinks the late Princess Diana would have felt about the rifts that drove them to step back from the royal family. I think she would feel very angry with how this has panned out and very sad, Harry said, but ultimately all she ever wanted is for us to be happy. I'm just really relieved and happy to be sitting here with my wife by my side, he added, because I can't even begin to imagine what it must have been like for Diana going through this process by herself all these years ago, because it was been unbelievably tough for the two of us, but at least we have each other. And I mean, for Harry, I hope, I mean, like I said, you looking at Meghan, if you look into Meghan Markle's history, you can see this was like strategically, this is what she was doing. She was on a come up. She was on a come up. And she hit the jackpot being with Prince Harry. Okay. Mind you, there was a red flag of the fact that Meghan Markle's brother wrote a letter to Prince Harry. Do not marry her. Do not marry this woman. That was a warning sign. What I'm trying to say is I hope this is not, I mean, if it is, at least it's just the fact, yeah, you'll have to deal with probably drama from a soon-to-be ex-wife, but at least she'd be out of your hair and you could start over again. It would be hard, but at least you'd be your own man. That's what I got to say about that. My biggest concern was history repeating itself, he added, and what I was seeing was history repeating itself, but far more dangerous because you add race in it, you and social media. Yep. And that's the thing. They've made it pretty clear that they don't like the fact that Meghan Markle is a black woman. In their eyes, they see black. That's what they see. But Harry went on to reveal that he and Meghan never would have been able to step back from the royal family had Diana not left him an inheritance before her untimely death in 1997. Prince Harry and and Prince William were both left around $8 million by their mother. The money was invested and gathered interest, with Harry inheriting around $13 million on his 30th birthday in 2014. Harry explained that he and Meghan were cut off financially from the royal family in early 2020 when they first announced their intention to step away from life as working royals and have relied on this inheritance for the last year. Wow. That family was very, very controlling. I've got what my mom left me, and without that, we would have not been able to do this, he said of their new life in Santa Barbara. And Harry went on to say that he believes Diana had a sense that he may come to rely on the money after her own highly publicized struggles with both the royal family and tabloid media. Meghan Markle's walking in her footsteps. Touching back on what you asked about what my mom would think of this, I think she saw it coming, Harry said. I certainly felt her presence throughout this whole process. This is sad. This is very sad and heartbreaking. It really is. You're welcome, whoever said thank you. I can't read your name, but you're welcome. It's just the thing is, it's like they're in this together, but it's a situation that they both put themselves in. She came in there looking for a come up. Okay, you look at her past history, sad to say, it does seem that way. Who knows? They may love each other. And Harry married a woman that was older than him, divorced, which is a red flag. The fact that her brother has wrote a letter to him saying, do not marry this woman. You look deeper into her history, it's like, yikes. This is a gamble that Harry has taken up, and could blow up in his face years down the road. So that's all I could say. I'm glad that Piers Morgan, took himself out of the equation when arguing that foolish question, trying to justify that question, justifying how dark the baby would be. You can plainly see that Prince Harry is a white man. Meghan Markle is mulatto, mixed race. So the baby is going to come out as it did. Richie came out light skinned. Like, come on. But sad to say, this is what they had to deal with. This is the bed they made, and this is the bed they got to lie in. So, what do you tell me what you think in the comments? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.